Groove isn't what you play, it's how you play it. And today we're checking out a classic groove by The Doors, Break On Through. This lesson is designed to help you lock in, really shape your note articulation, and really sync up with the drums. We're thinking of this not just as a bass line, but more of a conversation between the bass and the drums. Let's check it out. So here's the main groove. So let's break it down to its fundamental elements. We're going to start with the root notes on the downbeat. Essentially two chords. We're going from the E chord to the D chord. So that's 7th fret on the A string, 5th fret A string. So the notes change on the 1 and the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm just going to add one more note. I'm going to add that 7th fret on the low string. So it's So now we're going to add a couple more notes. We're going to add the 5th fret on the low string, and we're going to play the root note twice. So it goes. And try to feel this two ways. So we have a click of 1, 2, 3, 4, ba, 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 ba. And try to feel it as a slower pulse. 1 and 2 and. Okay, and really sit in both of those kind of grooves, those feels, and see if you notice any difference in how you play or how it sounds or how you express the line. Next, add some articulation. So we're going to add some dynamics. So we're going to make some notes louder, keep some notes softer. So let's start by articulating the changes. So every time we play this root note, we're going to play it a little louder. Every time we play this, when we play the chord change, this D root note of the chord, we're going to play that a little bit louder. So it goes, here's the full line. And now really bring out that articulation. Every time we change chords, we're going to accent it. So it's and notice how it really makes the kind of the line jump, makes it groove. So here it is without articulation. Here it is with some articulation and really paying attention to note duration. So like cutting the notes off when they're supposed to. Okay, notice how adding those little rests in between the two root notes, like muting in between, really adds more drive and more groove. When you're playing along with the song, really pay attention to the drums. This groove really locks in with the drums, but isn't necessarily on the same kind of rhythmic grid. It almost seems like they're in two different feels. So the drums are really tight and really kind of snappy, and then the bass is more on the backbeat and is really kind of pushing the backbeat forward. It is such a great example of how drums and bass can really, have their own kind of unique thing going on, their unique flavor, and still be so locked in. So cool. The way that the drums and bass work together on this one really creates a sense of urgency. It really keeps the song moving forward and adds this really lightness and bounce to it. So I'm going to play it a few times. Each time I'm going to try to change the note articulation and note duration, so you can really hear how these subtle changes kind of change the whole feel of the line. So now I'm going to play it a few times, and I'm going to add maybe some slides or ghost notes or just kind of whatever pops into my head, and see how each little change kind of affects the feel and the groove. So the original groove. Okay, so, palm muting, adding these grace notes, they add a little more kind of groove and a little more swing to it. So even just playing the same bass line, just playing it in a slightly different way can really change the tone. And when you play it with the drums, can just change almost anything. So remember, the bass is like the hidden hand. We are like the subconscious of the song. If we change one little aspect of our bass line, usually people won't consciously detect it, but it changes the entire feel. And if you dug this lesson and you want to take it further, check out the Roadmap to Riffian online bass course. Link is in description. We'll see you there.